Let us study about idioms, which is very important from IELTS examination point of view, International English Language Testing System. This exam is conducted to test the student's ability of English language, whose native language is not English language and who wants to go to the countries where English is the native language. This will be going to very important session. Idioms. An idiom is a phrase or saying where words together have a different meaning than what the individual words mean on their own. Every phrase has their own hidden meaning other than what the words say. An idiom is a phrase or expression whose meaning cannot be understood from the ordinary meanings of individual words. These expressions have a figurative meaning that differs from the literal meaning of the words. Think of this way. If you hear someone say it's raining cats and dogs, they don't literally mean animals are falling from the sky. It's an idiom. That means it is raining very heavily. So an idiom is just a common expression with a meaning that is not obvious from the words themselves. Why are idioms good for IELTS speaking? The IELTS speaking test is like a normal chat. If you want to show you are good at English, use some idioms, but use them right. Here is why. Use sound smooth. Indians make you sound like you are speaking easily and connecting your ideas well. You know lots of words. IELTS tests how many words you know. Idioms show you have a good vocabulary and can use English in a fun way. You sound real. Idioms are used in everyday English. Using them makes you sound like a normal English speaker, not like a robot. The examiner likes it. The examiner listens to lots of people. Using idioms well can make you stand out. Note, don't force idioms. Only use them if they make sense. Otherwise, it sounds weird. How use idioms in sentences? Idioms can be powerful linguistic tool when used correctly. They can make a point more accurately and effectively. Idioms can make your speaking and writing more interesting and colorful. They can help you express yourself better. Sometimes an idiom can say something in a more vivid or memorable way than plain language. Sounds more natural. Using idioms correctly shows you are comfortable with the English language and understand how people really talk. Connect with others. Many idioms are part of everyday conversation. So understanding them helps you understand what people mean. And creativity. Idioms can make your writing or a speech more engaging and less boring. Learning idioms can be time consuming because one cannot guess them just by knowing the words. So one needs to be well versed about the English idiomatic expressions and their meanings. Hometown. Here are some idioms that is related to your hometown. Hive of activity, a place where a lot of happening. Newark is a hive of activity. There is always something to do even at night. Second to none. The best, better than anything else. I truly believe my town is second to none. It is just a great place to live. Middle of nowhere, a place that is very remote, far from any city town. I was born in the middle of the nowhere. The nearest shop was 20 miles away. Hustle and bustle to have many activities, a crowded and modern place. I love living in London. I always wanted the hustle and bustle of big city. A stone's throw, very close to. My apartment is just a stone's throw from the center of Paris. Work. Go the extra mile. To do more than is expected of you. I'm a hard worker and always go the extra mile to make sure my team does well. Pull one's weight to do a fair share of the work. There is always one guy at work who does not pull his weight. Follow one's heart. Do what you feel is right for you. After university, I decided to follow my heart and became a doctor. Raise one's game, improve the standard of your work or performance. When I started working at Nike headquarters, I really had to raise my game. Sports and fitness. These idioms are related to sports and fitness. In perfect shape. Be very fit. In top physical condition. I am not in perfect shape these days, but I used to run marathons regularly. Make the cut. The selected meet the right standard. I tried out for the local hockey team last year, but I did not make the cut. Give it one's best shot. Try one's hardest. Our football team is lost in the final, but at least we gave it our best shot. Couch potato, lazy person who likes to lie around on the sofa. I have been a couch potato during lockdown. I really should join the gym now. Family, rule the roost. To be in charge, be the boss. When we were kids, my eldest brother definitely ruled the roost. He was always telling us what to do. Black sheep, to be different from others. I was always considered the black sheep of the family because I did not want to go university. Born with a silver spoon in one's mouth, to be born into a wealthy and privileged family. I must admit that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I say I have had a very comfortable life. Relationships get on like a house on fire. To get along really well with someone, I was apprehensive about living with my colleague Juan, but now we get on like a house on fire. Rub each other up the wrong way, not get on well, argue, clash. Me and my sister have always rubbed each other up the wrong way. I guess we are just very different people. On the same wavelength, to click, have a great understanding. John's my best friend. We are just on the same wavelength. Home. There is no place like home. Home is a very special place. I love living away at university, but there is no place like home. Fly the nest, leave family home forever. I am not ready to fly the nest yet. I want to find a good job and apartment first. Get on the property ladder. Buy first home. Mortgages are a big responsibility, but I think it is important to get on the property ladder as early as possible. Creature comforts. Household items that give added comfort. I cannot do without my creature comforts. A comfy bed, electric blanket, and wide screen TV in the bedroom. Get homesick. Miss home badly when away. I used to get homesick all the time, but now I am used to living abroad. Technology. Go viral. Quickly become popular on the internet. The company's YouTube clip went viral and boosted sales by 200%. Not rocket science. Not difficult or overly complicated. Some say even basic coaching is super hard, but it is not rocket science. Run out of stream, lose momentum, decrease in popularity. To be honest, I think Facebook has run out of stream. Instagram is way more popular these days. Music. One hit wonder. Person band that had only one hit song. Many bands become famous for a great song, but are never again seen again. I guess it is easier to be a one hit wonder. On full blast, a maximum volume. I like putting my music on full blast, but my neighbors always complain. Be into a type of music, like enjoy listening to. I used to be into heavy metal, but I am more into drum and bass right now. Movies. Be on the edge of one seat, very excited, nervous. The new Bond movie had on the edge of our seats. Live up to the hype to be as good as people hoped it will be. I was sure the new Marvel movie was going to be a disappointment, but it really lived up to the hype. A household name, famous person who everybody knows. Because of his great success as an actor, Robert De Niro has become a household name. Travel. Hit the road. To start a journey or leave a place. If I am going on a long way, I always like to hit the road early and beat the traffic. Off the beaten track, far from civilization, away from people's tourists. Whenever I travel, I prefer to stay off the beaten track. I hate touristy places. Travel light to bring new items on a trip. I am only going for the weekend, so I plan to travel light. Everything but the kitchen sink. A lot of items, things. When my Australian friend comes to stay, she brings everything but the kitchen sink. Live out of suitcase. Travel a lot. And therefore be limited to the contents of suitcase. My job involves so much traveling that I practically live out of the suitcase. Study, hit the books. To study, I can't party with my friends much because I need to hit the books. Learn something by heart. To memorize something, when you are at medical school like me, you have to learn a lot of anatomical terms by heart. Pass with flying colors. To pass a test easily and with a high score. At a school, I struggle with maths while others pass with flying colors. Teacher's pet. The teacher's favorite student. I have to admit, it definitely was the teacher's pet at a school. I definitely was the teacher's pet at a school. Take it one step at a time. Do something slowly and methodically. In my experience, it is not easy to learn a new language. You just have take it one step at a time. Bookworm, someone who reads a lot. A geek. My brother reads 5 hours a day. He is such a bookworm. Environment, the great outdoors, all outdoor space, wild nature. We all need escape to escape the city and enjoy the great outdoors from time to time. Neck of the woods area. We often go camping, but I had never been that neck of the woods before. Money. Throw money down the drain, waste money. When you rent an apartment, you are basically throwing money down the drain. Keep the old from the door. Have just enough money to buy food essentials. My grandparents were not rich. In fact, they barely had enough money to keep the old from the door. Live from hand to mouth to spend all your daily wages on essentials. Many families in the poorer parts of my country live from hand to mouth on a shoestring budget. Do something without spending a lot of money. I am traveling around Europe on a shoestring this summer because I don't have a lot of money. In the money, rich have a lot of cash. If I working at a top liar in 5 years from now, I really will be in the money. Strapped for cash. Be poor, not have a lot of money. When I was uni students, I always strapped for cash. Likes and dislikes, not my cup of tea. Something that is not to your taste. Art galleries are not my cup of tea. I always get bored and head the nearest cafe up one's street like it suits. I am not into horror movies at all. I had say rom coms are more up my street. Changes. Turn over a new leaf. Change the way you behave and become a better person. I think New York's resolutions are good. If you want to turn over a new leaf, take a stock of something, to think carefully about a situation so that you can decide what to do about it. In my opinion, we all need to take a stock of what is happening with climate change today. Then we can make positive changes together. Kick the habit. Stop doing something harmful that you have done for a long time. I have been biting my nails for years, but I really want to kick the habit. Water under the bridge, about an event that has passed and is not important or relevant now, forgotten, forgiven. I used to fight with my sister when we were kids, but it is all water under the bridge now. Find one's feet. Get used to a place or situation, settle, adjust. When I first moved to the UK, it took me several months to find my feet. Decision, sit on the fence, be undecided, not taken a position. I would say I am on the fence. When it comes to the issue of tuition fees, I can understand both arguments, but change of heart, change one's mind, consider, reconsider. I really wanted to live alone at university, but when I made friends, I had a change of heart and moved into a shared house. At a crossroads, decision point. I think I am at crossroads. Either I need to find a job or I need to continue my education. Emotions. My heart sank. I felt disappointed. I must admit, my heart sank when I received my exam results. I should have tried harder at a school. Beside oneself, to be overcome with emotion, good or bad. I was beside myself when Man United lost in the final minute of the match. On the tenterhooks, nervous about what is going to happen next. The whole country was on the tenterhooks, waiting to see when lockdown would end.